I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that one.
650 meters.
So it's like 7 in the morning. It's our first day in Reykjavik. I got a lot of rest last night, which was great. We're gonna go get breakfast right now. This place down the street, and then we're gonna head out to some of the surrounding areas. The jet lag is still kicking in. Trying to hang in there today. Some coffee will definitely help. They're very artistic here in Iceland. There's a lot of photography studios and a lot of photography being shown. Like most visiting Iceland, we're beginning our trip in the southwestern region in the capital Reykjavik, the heart of Iceland's cultural, economic, and governmental activity, also considered one of the cleanest and safest cities in the world. This is the jump-off point for most traveling the Ring Road, which encircles the entire country, covering over 800 miles. Also known as Route 1, you can technically drive the whole thing in less than 24 hours, but the reality is there's so much to see along the way that it's best to give yourself time. We just had coffee and now we're gonna walk around a little bit before we head outside the city. I just wanted to check out this church real quick. Home sweet home. Our yellow Airbnb. I believe they advertised a backyard in the Airbnb description. I'm not sure this constitutes as a backyard, but I probably wouldn't be spending that much time in it anyways. This is our Airbnb. Pretty basic. 2 beds, 1 couch. This is Erica's room. First day in Iceland. We're headed to the Golden Circle. The Golden Circle is a popular day trip covering roughly 300 kilometers, looping from Reykjavik to the southern uplands and back. If you can't spend a week traveling the country's ring road, this is a good alternative to still see some spectacular landmarks, especially if you're on a short layover flight. The 3 primary stops on the route are Þingvellir National Park, Gullfoss Waterfall, and the geothermal area Haukadalur, which I probably didn't pronounce right. Although there's other impressive sights to see along the route, these are considered the big ones.
Keep left after 250 meters.
So we're at Þingvellir, I think I'm pronouncing that correct. It's a pretty important spot historically for Iceland. It's where their old parliament was, and a lot of Iceland's most important historical events have happened here. This is where the plates are moving apart. Þingvellir Park is notable not only for being the founding center of the modern nation of Iceland, but also for its Rift Valley, lying directly on the divergent tectonic plates of the Mid-Atlantic Ridge. It's said the plates move apart at a rate of roughly 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters per year, so technically Iceland is growing as we speak. Here's a sensational digital graphic of the Mid-Atlantic Ridge and the country of Iceland. Also, a famous painting of the area via 1970. It's the tourist high season right now. That's why there's a lot of people here. This is like the densest forest in Iceland. Icelandic is a really difficult language for me to pronounce. I can't pronounce any of the signs. I think that's Jane? We're still in the Golden Circle right now. Historically, this is one of the more important areas for the country of Iceland. I think it might be one of the more touristy areas because a lot of the places we've gone to are pretty packed with people, but that could be just because it's the peak season right now. It's the summer, which is the peak touristy season. But once you get off the beaten path, like where we are now, there's not as many people. Pretty much nobody out here. Where am I going right now? The landscape here is just out of this world. I can definitely see why they use it a lot as a filming location. I know Game of Thrones shoots here quite a bit. I'm not sure exactly where they do, but it's just the natural environment here is just exquisite. They've done a really good job of keeping everything, you know, very natural and the human impact low on the environment. Everything's clean. You can drink the water. The air is clean. The area is just otherworldly, and I can definitely see why it does well and translates well on film. Gasoline. Diesel, gasoline. Don't mix the two up or else you're in a world of pain.